is Caffeine and Coils, and I'm Deanna.
And I'm Jenny.
And we have a special guest with us today. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Debbie Belt with the Warranty Department. I'm the Warranty Manager.
How long have you been with Mingledorff's?
I think it's 33 years or 34.
Oh my gosh.
I kind of lose track.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
She's one of the old OGs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So you've seen the journey of Mingledorff's then?
Yes, yes I have. And it's been a nice journey.
Well, good. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
All right, so what is our hot topic for today, Deanna?
Today we're going to be talking about warranties and the changes that are happening with warranty here in Georgia.
Okay.
All right, so why are warranties such an important part of the HVAC business?
Well, warranties, just like any warranty, it gives the homeowner peace of mind. And it really says that whoever's manufacturing that unit feels like it's a quality unit.
Okay.
So, I think all your household appliances and everything, you feel more comfortable if you have a warranty to it.
That's
Yeah.
true. And if it's a short warranty, I'm like,
Yeah, you're wondering.
You're questioning the
1 year.
quality, aren't you?
I guess I'll be buying another one of these in a year.
Which is true.
Yeah. So what would you say are the biggest misconceptions that contractors or homeowners have about warranties?
That every piece of the equipment is under warranty.
Oh, yeah.
Which is not true. It's a manufactured part, that's a mechanical part that is under warranty, not the color of the unit, not the grill, not the bolts, screws. I mean, we've had people try to put those through as warranty. It does not go through.
That's like trying to warranty the tires on your car
It
or
is.
something. You know
Right,
what
yeah.
I mean? I feel like that's what that makes me think of.
Yeah.
What are the most common mistakes contractors make when filing warranty claims, and how can they avoid them?
They don't have all the information they need to start that claim. They may not have all the model serial numbers available in front of them. They may not, especially on the compressors, have serial numbers ready when they get ready to enter the claim. So if they had everything, their model serial numbers, the homeowner's information in case it wasn't registered, they really can do that claim pretty quickly. And
Okay,
we
that's
really
good to know.
encourage our dealers, contractors to do their warranties online. That way they know what the status is of that warranty claim immediately.
Okay. That's good advice.
What would you say techs can do in the field to ensure that there aren't any, issues with the warranty down the road, or that the issues are minimized?
When they go out, first of all, they need, homeowners should have a maintenance contract. So the dealer can kind of just oversee the unit, make sure everything is kind of working properly. But when they're out there, not just focus on what may be the problem or what they're thinking the problem is from what the homeowner's telling them, but look at the unit overall and try to decide if maybe, something else is going on, could cause that problem that they're having, or, it just helps in the future. Because if you had multiple claims at one time, that kind of throws, back-to-back claims, it kind of throws a flag up to those claiming when you're trying to claim it. And it gets our tech service involved where they have to kind of look at that. But if they changed, everything at that time, then it kind of prevents that claim from getting reviewed and things like that.
What are some red flags that could void a warranty?
Moving the unit could void it. It has to stay in the same location. And we have that question asked quite a bit, actually. Maybe they'll install an equipment and then realize that it's the wrong size or something. Once it's already installed and working, you cannot uninstall it and try to move it somewhere else.
Okay.
Or
I would've
maybe
never thought about that.
A lot of times we get calls about lightning strikes a unit. That is not the manufacturer's responsibility. That's your insurance responsibility.
Okay, that's good
And that
information
could
too.
actually cause other issues down the road.
So, what changed recently in Georgia regarding HVAC warranties?
There was new legislation that was passed. And what that does for Georgia, it says that the homeowner, the dealer, does not have to register that unit to get the full warranty. In the past, they had 90 days to register that unit, and then they would receive the 10-year warranty on most of the parts. And if they did not, then they only received 5 years. And if the homeowner changed, it went back to 5 years, where the new law says it's based on the location, and it gets the 10 years, and it gets passed on to the other subsequent owners.
That's good because I think that's
So
fair.
when does that start, though? Is that for
January
26th?
Yeah.
2026? Okay.
Mhm.
That's good to know. Okay. How does this affect dealers operationally? Does it change how they register units or handle any of the paperwork?
It does, and that's a good question, because I think that's a question that probably dealers are really not thinking about the big aspect of. Yes, they don't have to register them, but it helps them to register them. So we're going to encourage them to continue to register.
Okay.
Because what that does is it helps when they get ready to enter a claim. Everything's already established. So when they enter that claim, the homeowner's information, that address is already populated for them. They don't have to actually enter any of that information. It would help establish that startup date, because that's when the warranty actually starts, is from that installation date. If we had down the road, this won't happen quickly, but down the road, you're trying to enter a claim, and that installation date may be quite a long time from the actual manufacture date. Then you're going to have to provide proof to do a claim, because they only allow a certain amount of time without proof of installation, and then you're going to have to get that information from the homeowner. The other reason they really want to continue to register is for like recalls, reworks,
Okay.
things like that. This lets us know where that unit actually is, so we can contact these people, or contact the dealer to contact these people.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's a really good point. So, from a dealer standpoint, what challenges or advantages come with the new requirement?
The advantage would be that they don't have that 90-day period. What happens a lot of times is the dealer would get busy, or some dealers don't even register for their homeowners. And maybe the homeowner doesn't know until the time's already up at 90 days, because you only have that 90-day window. And sometimes what would happen is it would be like 91, 92 days. There's no exception to the rule.
Yeah.
So you could get caught in that. That's the big advantage. Disadvantage, kind of like I was just saying, it's better to go ahead and register to get that information in the system. So when you're claiming or anything like that, or recalls, it's going to be an advantage to you.
Yeah.
If you could give every technician one piece of warranty advice, what would it be?
To actually, when you're out servicing the unit, take pictures. Take pictures of the data plate of the units, and take pictures of your compressor serial number data plates. Because what would happen if, say, if you wrote it down, you bring it into your office, they can't really read it, you're going to go back out.
Yeah.
Or if, say, the unit did get registered by someone else just because they couldn't read a serial number and two people are trying to register that unit, you're going to have to go out and take a picture anyway for proof. To be proactive, go ahead and take that picture. Put it in the file. You have that information, because the dealer never likes to go back out and do, just for pictures. And lately we are having, where we are requesting pictures of the plate of the compressors. And so we're saying don't just rely on Mingledorff's invoice. Go ahead and take a picture of the new and the old. You have it there. If anything comes up and we need to verify that serial number, we have the proof already.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better to have more information that
Right.
that you need
And just
than-
keep it in your file.
Mhm.
And everybody, today has a camera on their phone and
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's a lot better than it used to be.
So how might AI or connected equipment change warranty handling in the future?
I guess it could probably tell us manufacture date, because not everybody would know how that serial number is the manufacture date, and know the age of that equipment, and tell you basically the warranty of that equipment, because Georgia, we will know going forward, and if it had a manufacture date of 26 that we got a 10. But like Alabama, still you have to register. Florida has the same rule as Georgia. That happened a couple of years ago. So, different states have different rules. It could help with that. I think probably, I know carriers kind of looking into letting, figuring out how AI can help them with parts that they see fail quite frequently and things like that. So, I think AI is a new window we're just getting into, and we're really not sure where it's leading or how it's going to impact us all. But I would think that would probably help in some parts of it.
So is Georgia the only state in our footprint that has made this 10-year warranty change?
No, Florida.
Oh,
Georgia
Florida
and
has
Florida.
it.
So
Yeah.
what about South Carolina and Mississippi? I know you mentioned Alabama already. Do you know off the top of your
I
head?
don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure no, but
So
I don't want
just
to say
Georgia and Florida are the 10-year
California,
Well,
within
our
Canada,
footprint.
yeah.
Okay. That's good to know.
And there's, I think, I'm wanting to say there's a couple others, but those are the ones that's coming to mind right now.
Okay. Okay, without naming any names, what's the wildest warranty claim story you've ever encountered?
They installed a unit on a boat and expected that to be under warranty if anything failed. And of course, something failed.
Oh, okay, so wait, what kind of boat though? Like a houseboat?
Well, it was on the ocean.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I can't remember all the details, but yeah,
Yeah.
similar to that. Yeah.
Okay. That's
So-
really interesting. Okay, so there's special rules though. Then,
Well, yeah.
When it comes to that, okay.
Yeah, there
That's
was.
interesting. I didn't know
And
that.
it took us all a little while to get to the final conclusion of that, because that was unusual. So that was probably one of the craziest ones. Of course, throughout the years, many years ago, we had to do everything in-house at Norcross as far as all the claims of entering and things like that, which can't even imagine going back to that paper form. But people would put the wildest things on the claim, especially if they was, a little aggravated or something like that. It
It was like the
kinda-
wild, wild west back then, wasn't it?
It was.
I wish I could have just been a fly on the
I
wall.
know, right? Go back in time a little bit.
Yeah,
for
so
a day.
that was a couple of things. One of the strangest ones was way back many years ago, where this one dealer, our claims dollars were off by a penny, and we would have to credit and rebill all of these claims just to get a penny. And we couldn't convince them, do you realize how much money we're spending doing this, you and us, for
Yeah.
this penny you could just be writing off?
Mm-hmm.
So little things like that, but
That is so funny.
That is funny. So what's a situation where proper registration saved the day?
I would say on some reworks and recalls. I mean, there is a lot of effort that goes in for us to find that information, and then contact the dealer and try to get them to get their information that they have created and filed to locate this equipment. So it's kind of like your vehicle. If there's a major recall, they can tell you on, in news media and things like that we have no way of doing that. So.
I would never have thought about the recall situation, but that is such a good point of having your unit registered.
Mm-hmm.
That makes me want to register every
kinda,
unit I ever get from now on.
It makes you look at it differently.
It does, yeah, for sure.
Because usually you think, well, you ought to get the warranty. Why am I taking this time to fill this little card out, or online filling something out like they like you to do? But that's why.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. All right.
Those are all the official questions we have for you, but you've watched the podcast before or listened to it before. We always play a little game at the end. So I have a game for you guys. It's called One's Got to Go. So I'm going to give you a category and 4 things that go with it, and you have to pick one that you have to get rid of forever.
Okay.
So first,
I don't know what she's picked either.
She
so
doesn't know.
I'm playing too.
Breakfast foods. Okay, pancakes, waffles, bacon, and eggs. Which one would you pick to go forever?
I'm going to say pancakes because I really love waffles.
Okay.
And they're the same kind of thing. They're very similar.
So you could,
yeah,
you could do without.
Yeah.
I'd probably say waffles.
Oh, she's opposite of me. Okay. So you're a pancake girly instead of waffles.
Well, mostly I kind of would win it with eggs and bacon type
You know
thing.
what I like is the Waffle House waffle because they're thinner. I cannot find a waffle maker that's like that. They're all so
They're
thick.
like Belgium waffles.
Yeah, the Belgium
I don't know why you can't get a thin waffle maker anymore.
Pro tip for your Waffle House waffle, get it extra crispy. They'll get it extra done.
I do. I usually ask,
good.
well done. They're like, okay, this isn't Texas Roadhouse. You can't just tell us.
Really?
It's not Burger King. You can't have it your way.
Exactly. All right, vacations. Beach getaway, mountain cabin, big city trip, or cruise. Which one would you get rid of forever?
Okay, I'm getting rid of the cruise. So we took a cruise a few years ago, and it was my kid's favorite vacation ever, but there's just something about being stuck with people.
It gives me anxiety to think about it.
And the buffet is just disgusting. I just can't do it. I don't ever want to take a cruise again.
I like to be able to get in my car and go home if I want to.
I would say cruise too.
Yeah.
I've went on a couple, and my husband gets seasick, so it kind
Oh,
of
wow.
is kind of.
Yeah. That's not fun.
No,
That doesn't
he
make it fun
takes
for
medicine
anybody.
for it, but it's not quite the same.
All right, for technology, smartphone, laptop, smart TV, or earbuds.
Ooh.
Do not make me choose. I'm a gadget girly. I need all that stuff.
I know.
You can have wired headphones.
Nobody wants wired headphones.
Really?
Not one person I know. Actually, I would say I think my brother uses wired headphones because he's not responsible enough to keep up with 2 earbuds. But no, just no. Don't make me choose. I can't. I'm holding on to those with a death grip. Every one of them. I need my laptop.
I could honestly get rid of my smart TV because I rarely ever even watch TV.
That was where I was going to go. I don't watch a lot of TV too, but
No, I stream everything. That TV's on all the time.
well, mine is on too, but it's not because of me.
Yeah. I could go days straight without ever even turning on the TV.
I could too.
Actually, my cat hates when I have the TV on and he
What?
jumps on top of it. So I have to be
How
careful. I have to when I do turn it on, he's sleeping. I'll turn the volume down really low so he doesn't hear it.
Those cats control your life.
They do.
Little
It's-
dictators, aren't they?
It's worse than children, actually. All right, the last category is condiments. Ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, or hot sauce.
Mustard. I don't like mustard. Unless it's in my potato salad.
Ketchup.
That's the only one I would even keep. I could get rid of all of them, but
Miss
except
Picky
for-
Eater over here
I
is
know.
like, whatever, throw them all out. Just give me some
Ugh.
ketchup.
Yeah, I'm like a 5-year-old with the ketchup. Well, thanks for so much for coming on with us today and answering all our warranty questions. You got anything
Anytime.
else?
I think that's all.
All right. That's all we have for today. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe.